Have you ever been gifted a pack of Pokemon cards, excited to see what they would become, and as you ripped the rectangle of plastic, you came to see a bunch of horrible cards? But what if you decided to change that? So that's exactly what I did. I took boring cards and turned them into cool full arts. I wanted to start off with this Rotom card. I don't know, it looks like a simple design. I started out just completing the pattern. I just followed, what they would do. Honestly, I think this was the last one I did in this video. By the way, subscribe, because we're gonna do something fun for 10K and we're slowly approaching. Anyway, all I really did is finish the pattern for this one. I gave little white lines around it, and here is the Rotom card with the attacks and not the attacks. I think it's pretty simple, but it's good. I think this cast form card's pretty simple, so I did something a little extra with it. I made it a tag team. I think that's what they call it now. I don't know, I was a big collector just a while ago, so. Regardless, I made it a tag team of cast form Sunny form and cast form Hail form. I think it's Hail form. I gave a little mountain, but I showed it to my sister and she said it was too rigid, and I had to make it straighter for it to look like an actual card, which is what I later did. I honestly thought it was just a really boring card for full art, so I decided to spice it up with the extra Pokemon. I think I did the style pretty well of the cast form, but I think the face might look a little bit weird. But and this is my first time trying this, so, I couldn't add any really good highlights on the Pokemon, but yeah. I couldn't add any because it was already like a really light color outside of its face. So, I thought it'd be cool if the clouds were putting down snow, or hail, I guess now. So yeah, here is cast form. I think it's pretty cool. Maybe not too realistic, but it's pretty cool. Now for the final and dare I say best card. The original Simiseal card was pretty cool on its own right, but I thought that a full art of this card would be perfect and just the challenge I needed for this video. I was just messing around with the tiles at first, trying to make them look, convincing and believable. But then I got really immersed in the fire pattern that was on this Pokemon card originally, and kept going with that. I made it so what I'm assuming is some brick building cuts off at the end, and its fire is going directly into some bushes. The bushes I added last minute because I thought the bottom kind of just looked too boring. So it looked like it's hunting for berries, and I thought that it's a good storytelling in a card. Simiseal is not my favorite Pokemon by any means, but I think it's pretty cool after this card. After looking at it for so long, I think it's pretty cool and might be better than Simisage in my eyes now. It's official art though, it doesn't do it any favors. And on the top, there was this weird, random purple pattern that I tried mimicking the best I could. And then, I added the attacks and whatnot. And here is Simiseal. I think the storytelling is managed very well in this design. And showing the attack doesn't really take away from it. The double smash on the middle of the card. So this is for the final test. I sent this to a group chat I'm in. Some tightly knit friends. And I just said, look at my pulls. And this was his response. Or one of the people's response. This is the full text just to show I'm not lying. But anyway, we did it. So don't forget to subscribe and bye. Sub and like.